Hi, so we are now in the Maldives, and I'm sorry but we haven't done one from Delhi, finding a location, and in amongst the wedding celebrations it was tricky time-wise and location-wise. But I bring you to a little bit rainy beach in the Maldives, but there is some blue sky behind me, so hopefully that's going to bring us some sun later on. Okay, so are you ready? Coming to the top of your mat. And toe mounds touching, feet in line. Inhale, arms come on up. Reach up out of your rib cage, releasing through your lats. And then taking your arms down behind your back, interlace your fingers, draw them down and away, lengthen through the crown of your head. And tilting forwards from the hips, lengthen through the crown of your head, reach your arms up behind you. And then release through your body and let your arms go over your head, just relaxing your arms. And breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. And then release through your arms and slowly roll back up all the way to the top and shake it out. So toe mounds touching, feet in line. Inhale, arms come on up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, step it back with the right leg into your runner's lunge, opening up through the hips, tick tock back and forth. And then placing your left hand on the inside of your left foot, rotate through. And then rotate back down, right hand comes down, left hand comes up, have a look up. And then both hands come down, step the left foot back to meet the right in your plank position, lower yourself down, press yourself through into your up dog, loosen up at the hips, lengthen through the crown of your head. Nod and shake your head to free off your nervous system. And grow. And then lead with your hips into your down dog. Pedal out your feet, make a better position for yourself. Send your sit bones nice and high. Press your chest through towards your knees. Have a look towards your hands, reach up through the right leg and step it through to the top of your mat. And rock back and forth, opening up through the hips. Place the right hand on the inside of the left leg, right foot, and left arm comes up. And rotate through. Really lead with that top left shoulder to open out through the shoulders. And press your hips towards the floor, press the back knee up. And then the left hand comes down, right hand comes up. And then both hands come down, step the right foot back to meet the left in your plank position, lower yourself down, press yourself through into your up dog. Loosen off at the hips, relax the shoulders back and down. And then lead with the hips into your down dog. And breathe. And have a look towards the hands, reaching up through the left leg this time. And step it through to the top of the mat. And then turn your left foot out about 45 degrees. And bring both hands on the inside of your left foot. And just start to drop the left knee out to the side. So you're really opening up at the left hip. And breathe. And then turn it back in. Put a bend into your elbows, and if you can, trying to get one or both elbows down to the mat and really open up through your hips. easing into them, breathe into them. And then come on back up. Step your hands either side of your front foot, step the left foot back to meet the right in your plank position, lower yourself down, press yourself through into your up dog. Relax through your shoulders, lengthen through the crown of your head, and then lead with your hips into your down dog. Pedal out your feet, send your sit bones nice and high. And then reaching up through your right leg, step it through to the top of your mat, and then turn your right foot out 45 degrees and drop the knee out slightly. So you're really opening up through your right hip. Keep pressing the left knee up towards the sky. Breathe. And then turning your foot back to neutral, and then trying to get a bend into your elbows, one or both to the floor, and pressing that back knee up while lengthening through the crown of your head. And breathing through. And then coming back up, step your hands either side of your front foot, step your right foot back to meet your left in your plank position, lower yourself down, press yourself through into your up dog, loosen up, lengthen through the crown of your head, and lead with your hips into your down dog. And pedal out your feet, send your sit bones nice and high, press your chest through towards your knees. And just really relax into this posture. And then reaching up through the left leg, step it through to the top of your mat, and step your right foot to meet it, and slowly unravel one vertebrae at a time, all the way up to the top. Last thing to come up is your shoulders followed by your head, and shake it out. So, coming to the top of your mat, going through another flow, toe mounds touching, feet in line, inhale, arms come on up, and swan dive down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, step or jump your feet back into a plank position. And lower yourself down, press yourself through into your up dog. Lead with your hips into your down dog. Pedal out your feet. And then reaching up through your right leg, and put a bend in your knee. Have a look under your left armpit for your right ankle, and then flip your dog. And we're going to reach up over our head with our right arm. Press your hips up as far as you can towards the sky, and then replacing your hand to the floor and coming into tabletop, into a table. So again, pressing your hips up as far as you can, pull your belly button in, and just let your head relax. And breathe. And then trying to flip back over, so we're going to release the right arm, step it back over, and bring our right leg back up, and step it back into our down dog. Pedal out your down dog, make a better position, and then bringing your left leg up into your three-legged dog. Have a look under your right armpit, look for your right ankle as you add a bend into the knee. and then flip over the other way. So reaching through your left arm, press your hips up, hips up, hips up, hips up, reaching through, and then placing your left arm down behind you and pressing your hips up into your tabletop. So belly button in towards your spine, press your hips higher. When you think you've got them high enough, press them higher. Keep breathing. And then returning, left arm over, flip into your dog, three-legged dog, and step it back into a dog, into your down dog. And press your chest through towards your knees. And coming up onto your toes and coming down again. Come up onto your toes and coming down again. Come up onto your toes, come down again, really stretching through your hamstrings, sending your sit bones nice and high. Press your chest through towards your knees and having a look towards your hand step or jump your feet to the top of your mat. Pedaling out your feet and slowly rolling up through each vertebrae all the way to the top and shake it out. So coming into a balanced posture and standing in the center of your mat, and I'm getting eaten again by mosquitoes. They have sweet blood. So coming into the center of your mat, and we're just going to go into some simple balances. So taking the weight through through your right foot, root yourself down and spread out your toes, and then bringing your left knee up to the front. So bringing your left knee up to the front and right hand goes to right hip, and then taking it out to the side. And we're just going to try and level up our hips. Just hold that position. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, so lengthening through the crown of your head. And bringing it back round. So without putting it down, you can put it down if you need to, but without putting it down ideally, you want to then take your peace fingers and your thumb to your big toe and start to lengthen out through your left foot. And just stretch it away from you. And then taking it out to the side. Again, trying to square off your hips. And regain your balance. And bringing it back to the center. And this time, taking both hands to your hips and trying to hold your leg out straight in front of you. And 1, take it higher. 2, take it higher. 3, take it higher. 4, take it higher. 5, take it higher, and return it to the ground. Exactly the same way that you got into it, and give it a shake out. So, rooting yourself down, and take your weight across to your left foot. Spread out your toes, root yourself down, and bring your right hand to your right knee. Bring it out in front of you. So again, lengthening through the crown of your head and trying to square off your hips. Slipping in the sand there. Lengthen through. use your breathing to create some calm in your body. And then taking your right leg out to the side and hand to the hip. So left hand to left hip, right hand to right knee. Doesn't matter if there's a little bit of sway. Just bring yourself back into your body using your breath. And then bringing it back round to the front. If you need to stop, put the foot down, you can do, but ideally stay with it up and take your peace fingers and your thumb to your right big toe and stretch it out in front of you. And really press the heel of your foot away from you. Lengthen through, so you're lengthening through your leg and through the crown of your head, and finding your balance, and then taking it out to the side in the same manner. Just use your breathing, stabilize yourself. And bring yourself back round to the front, let go of your toe, hold on to your hips, and then just raise for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower it down. So shaking it out, really loosening off your body. And you might feel a little bit of a burn in your standing leg, that's absolutely normal. So, coming to the top of your mat, and toe mounds touching, feet in line. Inhale, arms come on up. Into your back bend, and swan dive down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, and step or jump your feet back into your plank position. And lower yourself down, press yourself through into your up dog. And lead with your hips into your down dog. Send your sit bones nice and high. Press your chest through towards your knees. Have a look towards your hand, step or jump your feet and come into a sitting position. And ideally from your sitting position, go straight into your boat pose. So we're trying to lengthen through the crown of our head. Shins come to level with the sky or the horizon, and lengthen through, and you're just holding it there, keeping your belly button in towards your spine and relaxing down. And curl forward to undo the pose, and then coming back into the posture. So you can either come straight back into boat, or you can go through a flow in order to meet me there. So you come forward, jump back, lower yourself down, press yourself through, lift up into your down dog, and come through exactly the same way to come into your boat pose. Lengthen through the crown of your head. And same again, so crossing your legs forward, have a rest here forward, curl yourself up, and if you want to, have a little flow through, so hands come down, step or jump your feet, lower yourself down, press yourself through, and lead with your hips, into your down dog, have a look through, and come into your boat pose. And third time lucky, so if you want to, you can start to lengthen out each of your legs, both of your legs. Just use your breathing to stay there. And then coming forward, relaxing forward over your legs. Place your hands down, step or jump your feet back into your plank position. Lower yourself down, press yourself through, and lead with your hips into your down dog. Have a look towards your hands, step or jump your feet. into your cross-leg position and coming into a sitting cross-legged position on your mat. And reaching up nice and tall through the crown of your head. And just starting to go into your sitting circles. Use your breath nice and gently in through the nose, out through the nose. Keeping the warmth in your body. Coming back to the center and lengthening through. Reaching up, out of your rib cage. And then bringing your arms down behind your back, interlace your fingers, draw them down and away from you, and have a look over each shoulder. And then lengthening forwards. Keep your fingers interlaced behind your spine, and as you bend forwards, bring your arms up. So exactly the same as we did at the beginning. And release down. And shake out your arms. And now bringing your arms behind your head and just opening through your elbows to open up through your chest, but try and relax your shoulders down as you do it. And just rotating to each side. So you're starting to breathe out with each twist. So in through the nose and out through the nose. And relax back to the center. This time I want you to try and on your out breath, breathe out through the nose and really release any tension from your body. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. And release your arms down into your lap. And you might feel a fuzzy feeling in your head. That's fine. Just let the oxygen reach every part of your body again. And place your hands into your lap or onto your knees, into a mudra of choice. And take a nice deep inhale with your arm. Bring your hands to your heart center, up to your third eye, back to your heart center. Namaste.